Suluhu has escalated the violence through abductions, murders, and arbitrary detentions of approximately thousands of citizens. Innocent victims who sought medical care for their gunshot wounds have been forcibly abducted by the police from hospitals, murdered, and their lifeless bodies disappeared. Videos from Wananyamala mortuary, where the body of our fellow Kenyan John Okoth Ogutu is reported to have been taken after being shot and killed on October 29th, are emerging with rooms piled full of lifeless bodies, some of which are now being identified by their kin. Once the violence subsided, John's colleagues went to follow up and were shown and informed that there were only 2 bodies at the morgue. The very few who have found their kin within hospitals and morgues have been forced to sign false statements with fake reasons of death prior to release of their bodies. Where have all these bodies gone? From reports of incineration to crushing of bodies in cement factories and continuously emerging evidence of mass graves, Samia Suluhu will not get away with the attempted cover-up of the Tanzanian massacre.
Why am I not covering the election in Tanzania and the aftermath, and I'm all the way out here in Las Vegas? The simple reason is that Tanzania does not like independent critical reporting. To operate in the country as a foreigner, I need media accreditation, so essentially permission from the government. And historically, Tanzania does not issue these permits. It used to be a problem even under President Magufuli. It has not gotten better under President Samia Suluhu Hassan. Could I go as a tourist because I don't need a visa as a Kenyan? Yes, but I'm not allowed to report in that status. I would be in violation of the law. I could be arrested, deported, or worse. And we know what Tanzania does to people they don't like. Even Tanzanian journalists find it hard to operate. They are harassed, they're intimidated, they're beaten up, they are arrested, and sometimes they're disappeared. Even for this election, there are Tanzanian journalists in the country who are not accredited to report. And I know many foreign reporters who applied for accreditation and they were rejected, or they just did not hear back.
In the coming days, especially as the December 9 demonstrations in Tanzania draw nearer, you are going to hear the regime sympathizers say that foreigners are paying to destabilize Tanzania. They're going to brand everybody who is speaking about the demonstrations and about justice as an enemy of the state who is being funded by foreigners. Let me tell you something. Let me move closer and tell you something. The biggest beneficiary of donor funding in Tanzania is Samia Suluhu Hassan. The patronage political system that she's now overseeing is actually funded from foreign funds. And you're going to see in the coming months, in the next year or two, if she's still around, you will see the parliament pass laws that will make it extremely easy for foreigners, especially from the Gulf, to own huge tracts of land in Tanzania. They will say it is carbon credits. They will say that it is game hunting. They will brand all these things in a manner of different ways, but package it as development and benefits for the people. But the reality is, it will be about foreign domination in Tanzania. It's already started happening, and we will keep unpacking these things. So that narrative that foreigners are funding innocent Tanzanians who simply want justice and peace in their country is simply reverse psychology, because they are the ones who are benefiting from foreign funds, mostly from the Gulf, but also from other quarters, from other foreign governments and foreign entities who are keen on neocolonialism in Tanzania.